Get ready. It's time for Top That Trade. Phil Flynn, a FAUX Business News Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, a pro trader for Agora Financial, join us now for our trader game. Hello, guys. Round number one, faux flight. Flights to nowhere are now being offered. What do you think about the real deal for an airline stock?
Exact same chart pattern. So it's a binary type move. Either there's going to be a continued recovery or there's going to be a relapse. So the airline's going to suffer. But what I noticed is JETS, Jets, even though it is football season, it's not about the team. There's an ETF that's got a ton of money now. It's a big trade that follows all the airlines. So it's probably the best route to go. It's been trading between 10 and 20. It's sitting about 18. And so I'm looking at the 15 call for January. It's in the money, break even's $1 away. That's the way I would play it, because all the other individuals look exactly the same.
It's kind of interesting. You talk about airline flight. Are people ever going to fly again? I mean, that's the big question. Are people going to fly again? And we saw a lot of hope last month when we looked at the European data that seemed to suggest some people were getting back in planes. Well, the latest data shows that they're not, that it pulled back a little bit. So there's still a little bit of concern when it comes to that part of the marketplace right now. So, if I had to look at the airline situation here in the U.S., I like American Airlines right now. American seems to have their most aggressive plan for a comeback strategy when it comes to flying again, and they're putting planes in the air. And I think that I like American Airlines down here because they are going to fly again. I know this airline situation has been down, but I think they've taken the right steps. And let's face it, people are going to fly again. I don't know exactly when, but hopefully as soon as we get a vaccine, we'll see these stocks really take off.
Fly high.
There you go.
Round number two, steel. U.S. steel shares are down about 50% in the last year and trading in single digits. What will it take to get this steel stock to gird up?
I think what we're seeing on steel right now is, a lot of people have given up on U.S. steel so many times, right? This stock has been dead. It's been dead. But we're seeing a resurgence right now in a lot of the commodity stocks, in a lot of the commodity prices. There's a real strong potential that if you look at some of the metals, that we're going to see a very tight supply of these metals going forward. We're seeing tightening of supplies of copper, platinum, palladium around the globe. Steel is going to follow. And when you talk about China talking about a lot of stimulus money to grow their economy, the demand for steel is going to be up. So U.S. steel may be down, but it's not out.
It's halfway point from this 5 to 10 move. So, it's hanging tough. But if you look at that sector, XME is the ETF that tracks the metals and miners. It's above its 50% point. So that's a positive. And my thinking, and I usually get in trouble when I think, is that with lumber prices so high, they could use steel beams or the steel frames to frame up houses as opposed to wood. So you might see an increase or a shift when it comes to home building and office building.
That's a good point, too. And I don't know if you saw that home builder confidence is at the highest level ever recorded. And you may be right, Alan, because we had that incredible run on lumber and people, the builders say we can't afford it. They're looking for alternatives. Good call.
Round number three, those staycation stocks. Pick a stock that you think is going to take off.
Let this play out. So you talked Zoom, Home Depot, Target, Clorox, even iRobot, I guess, Peloton. But the stock that I like is, I was never a Twitter follower, but now it seems like I've got time to kind of passively follow Twitter. Twitter's a stock that's up 100% off its lows. It broke out above 40 for the first time here just a couple weeks back, and now it's come back to the 40 level. It's 10% off its highs. So I love Twitter here, staying on the fly high theory.
It's kind of interesting. I think we're tired of stay-at-home stocks. We want go-out stocks. When are they coming back, right? And I think, maybe the stay-at-home stocks have had their run. I'm not saying they won't continue to do good, but maybe we want to look for stocks that are going to do good when we start to get back out and run again. I think a lot of the restaurant stocks, they've been hit very, very hard, but the big ones, I think, are going to come back. People are going to want to go out and eat again once they can do it, because it's hard to eat with a mask on. Trust me, I've tried it. It's not good. So some of the big restaurant stocks are something you might want to take a look at.
The food in the mask, you take the mask off.
Oh, is that how
it's not a chip bag. It's not for putting chips. You take it off.
Are you sure?
Fall is quickly approaching. So today, for your bonus round question, can you pick the true ticker? Here are your fall time tickers. Will it be LEAF, LEAF, Frost, F-R-O-S-T, or autumn, A-U-T-M?
Leaf, L-E-A-F.
Got to be the leaf.
Great job today. The answer is leaf. That is the true ticker.
Whoa! Yay! A double
September
whammy.
28th.
There we go. We should get a bonus question on that one.
Peak.
Well, we have to leave you guys for now, but Business First AM will be right back. For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.